bunch of shit open. Well, let's just pound cake. I guess I can make 2. I have new grocery bags somewhere. Maybe that will work though. What was I just looking at? Oh, I'm fucking sick. I have like this thick paste coating my lungs right here. It's green. And I can hear it in my voice. I can feel it in my voice. Like, I'm a little bit hoarse right now, just like scratchy hoarse, because I just woke up and like I haven't spoken at all yet today. But yeah, I can feel difference, hear a difference in my voice as well, listening to myself speak. Aww. Yep. Roxy, it's going so good. I've been busy. I've been really busy. Hey, piles of fried sweet potato are really good. FYI, that's how there's this like couple going viral. I've seen them here on YouTube a few times. And they're like one ingredient, or 2 ingredient, I don't know, whatever. It's like, you know, super healthy waffles. And they just took a boiled sweet potato or a baked sweet potato, and then they put in a waffle maker and crushed it. And it fucking waffles. Boom. I mean, it's good. Sweet potatoes are good, especially when they're cooked like a waffle, or, you know, they get like thin and crispy and stuff. They're really good. I like the different textures, you know, so like some thicker, some thinner, some crunchy, some soft and creamy. It's good. If you mix it with a little bit of cornstarch, it makes it a little bit more like creamy mouthfeel. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, that's right. Okay, so I am on a mission right now to try to find a Ziploc bag or something, bag-like. I just ripped holes in it! God damn it! I fucking found a Ziploc and then I just... It's the one that was holding my mandolin. Holes. Damn it. The fucking curves are facing up, so just cut a hole in it. I should probably flip that over so I don't like accidentally touch that. Anyway, I need to mix up a batch of henna, but I don't have anything to mix the henna in. Oh, yes, I do! This is gonna get really convoluted, but I do. I can't put this in my little sewing box, so I'm gonna use my fucking crock pot. I know that henna does not have an effect, doesn't have magnetic, I'm sick, I can't think. I know that henna no longer contains metal salts. Thank you, Heather. So henna will not have a reaction with metal in the way that it used to. It used to turn black if you, like, it would instantly oxidize if you touched spoon or anything like that to your batch of henna. You have to use like plastic or wood or glass, because henna used to contain metal salts for whatever reason. I don't know why they didn't just, it's just henna works great all by itself. I don't know why. But I guess with iron, it gives a more consistent color or something. I don't know. But they don't do that anymore. It's pure henna now, just pure leaf material. So that's no longer the case. And I'm still just going to err on the side of caution, though, because I just don't feel like taking chances. This is my last of my henna. Can't be fucking around like that. Are you all done? Are you ready to come inside? Orly? Where are you? Oh, come on, dude. He's on the fucking lead. Better not chew through this one. He's already chewed. He chewed, or the lead broke. The other one. Go inside. Like a good girl. Just push. 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 Good boy. Push, push. Good boy. Push. Good job. All right, wait, what was I going to do? I need my keys. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. There's fucking guts on the front patio. I didn't step on them, did I? No, good. Oh my god, that stuff is so gross. Vile. Oh, okay, excuse me. Ow, my hair. Alright, I'm gonna have to break this one in half because we're almost out. I don't have any more treats on hand right now. Okay, so you're gonna have to watch out. That out of your way, sir. Okay, go, load up. Okay, henna. So I have to, oh no, I have to make coffee. Darn. Water. Damn it. I have to fix the water main thing. There's ice on the top of the jug. Ice hole mio. Whoa. Back Ruski. Boy, back. I get blah. Have you guys ever seen the show Greg the Bunny? Stuffed bunny. Okay, so I just discovered the coolest fucking thing yesterday, and I can't believe it took me 41 years to realize this. So I do my hair like this all the time, right? I just tie it once, and then you have this big piece here that like is all up in your shit in the front. And so, you know, you put it over here, but it never stays there. Dude, yesterday I took it and I fucking tucked it in like that, and just look at how cool that looks. What? Can't believe it. I can't believe I didn't know. All right, so I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee, and we're gonna wait. Don't have one that fits this now. Ooh, that's dirty. Don't put that in there. Let's use this one. A fucking chair. All it does now is hold clothes. Right? It's so cozy and comfy. Yeah, I'm gonna do henna, I think. Mullein, we have some out in the front yard. We have a bunch, but I don't like smoking mullein. I don't like smoking anything, really. Just my vapes. Yeah, this shit sucks. It's actually kind of hard to breathe. Like you can feel. I can feel it on the ingoing and outgoing. Hopefully, I'm good. It's just viral. It's just some viral. I took Elliot to the walk-in clinic when I went and took Josh to the eye doctor, and they said it's just some viral thing, you know, sickness going around. Yeah, dude, figuring out this like half up hair tie, whatever. Now it's not flopping around. It stays where I put it. And it's not coming, like every time I lean forward, I mean, already I'm gonna have to braid my hair if I start working or something, but, you know, you bend over and that's not what you want. If you're gonna picking up dog poop, the last thing you want is your fucking hair just go, ha 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 ha. Your fucking hair, no! Stop! Why am I doing this right before I drink coffee? All of that. Hi, Stacy. Don't smoke cigarettes. Smoking is bad. It's terrible for you. Also, the thing you don't realize when... Oh, fuck. I gotta go to the car. The thing you don't realize when you're a smoker is that, literally, cigarette smoke is like the most clingy smelling smoke, period. And so even if you wash your hands, even if you flush your mouth out with a little bit of stuff, you still smell overwhelmingly like cigarettes. Like the minute you walk into a room, an actual like a cloud, and I don't like mean it like some like ugh fug cloud, but like literally a blast of air usually. And I only know this because of my super exceptional sense of smell, but you can smell people before you see them. And oh, my chicken thought I was gonna do something. Look, touch this. she's gonna submit to me. She's been like laying herself down and putting her ass out. Anyway, so like an actual like aura of different smells, and sometimes it's a blast of fresh air, like if you're walking in the door of a place that has like air conditioning or the windows closed or whatever. So like sometimes you get like this cool, like a temperature cool sensation, and the smell of cool air, cool fresh air, and then immediately like it's just like this cigarette smell. It's that sickly, like that sweet, sickly, smoky smell, and it's an instant fucking headache for people that are sensitive to that shit, like me. So even if you're not smoking directly next to me, if you just have it, like if it's really gross, it really stinks. And anyone who does not smoke cigarettes knows exactly what I'm talking about to some degree, because you're inside. Like seriously, there's a reason why there's a sign outside that says no smoking within 10 feet of the door. It's because the smoke just comes right inside. Something that I've witnessed, more so probably with my ex-husband, because he's visually impaired, and I tended to nitpick him about stuff. You know, when we were married, I was more like overbearing, and just like all the time. But so smokers don't even take into account which way the wind is blowing, and so like the common thing, or the if I was smoking a cigarette and I was actually caring about the sensations of others around me, I would make sure, which way's the wind blowing? Let me go downwind so that I'm not just smoking my cigarette and all onto you guys. Or like ashes. Ashes literally are so gross, and they build up. So you're outside smoking your cigarette and flicking your ashes, and then the ashes are literally all over. Like, now I'm going to step in that, and I'm going to track it into that fucking house. Cigarettes are gross. Burning things is gross. Smoking weed is gross. I don't like smoking weed for that reason. It's just gross. It's just fucking ashes and sticky black goo and little crumbles of things. And just... my brain can't do it. Yep, Miss Leedy, you're less nauseated by her smell. That's because it's not coming, you know, your nose, you get like nose blind to it. You know, it's kind of how like when, you know, you don't shower for a while, you don't realize how bad you stink until you go into somebody's house. You walk into someone's house and it's like, wow, it smells really good in here. And you're like, realize that you're just emanating this like funky cloud. When I was a drug addict, I didn't think anyone could fucking tell because I kept it together. You know, I didn't like look like a crazed junkie or whatever, you know, because I really wasn't ever. I never got to that point like that really. But, you know, I spent a lot of money on it and stuff, but I would just like not take care of myself, do drugs, and then just go to work every day. I just like don't understand how I thought that nobody could tell. I'm gaining a lot of perspective these days here lately, on things that I just really had no perspective of, firsthand experience of before, because of like some of the people that like live around here that are like, why does that sound like frying? There's no grease in here. There's nothing floating. Okay. That was just, I guess, a good boil. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, so, people, like, they do. They just they think that nobody could tell. But you could tell. You could tell. It's very obvious. You could tell. Do I have another thing of henna over there? I feel like I have henna in another place. I feel like I saw it. No, there. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. There's no other henna. All right. So I'm careful, like, so just make sure that if you're vaping these vape cartridges, spend a couple of extra dollars and get live resin or like live rosin. You're gonna want something that has the full spectrum. You don't want to get something that is chemically extract, like, I don't know. Pressed stuff is better. That's what I like, is live pressed. I love the smell of henna. I really hope this is going to be an aw. I'm out of baby wipes. It's pretty lame. Use some of the water. Okay, make your coffee first because I don't think you want to have henna. Which one is fresher? That one. What is in my... Oh, God, damn it. There's something in my water already. Can't drink this water for the coffee. Ah! Probably fucking henna powder when I was doing what I was doing. Okay. Did I throw away my lemon? No. Good. Okay, so I need coffee. Should I use that? Nope. That is... I could have used that on my tuna. Alright. So does this have anything other than coffee in it? 100% pure coffee. It's effervescing. Make it nice and strong. Oh, that smells so fucking good. Okay, so we got coffee. Some lemon. What am I forgetting? Salt. I just got fucking salt. Oh no, it was at Josh's house though. Oh no. Ha! so we got our henna powder here. I'm trying to place like all right, henna powder. I'm gonna make it a little thin, but this is a by feel thing. I want it to be I guess I probably will end up using all this. Surprised. So right now, we're thick and pasty. And we want to make sure that all of this is hydrated at least right now. And so that is like just really super thick, obviously. Don't want it that thick. Oh yeah, that's good. Very difficult one-handed. I'll show you the texture. I'm just going to work out some of these bigger bumps. I don't care if there's some lumps in here because I'll crush them out with my fingers later, like when I'm applying it. But as long as the majority of these big lumps are thoroughly hydrated, it's perfectly fine. So it's like mud, like the consistency of actual diarrhea. So this is like a really good texture. It's gonna run a little bit when I use it, but because I am a professional, I don't mind having to deal with that a little bit. And as you will see here, as a lot of these little clumps start to hydrate, this liquid will go down a little bit more too. Like it'll thicken up. And are you serious, Rude? And you can already see that, you see that reddish tone? Can you see like how it almost matches you can kind of see the reddish tone. You see it already? It's matching the bowl already almost. So we're just gonna give this time to cool down, and then I'm gonna slap it on my head because I don't do this, like, I'm not gonna wait. I'm trying to go as light as possible. I want it to have a very orangey color. What is it that you want your... Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. On Orly's bed, right here. Lay down. Lay down. Sit, right there. Right there, Orly. No. There you go. Good job. I'm gonna turn this heater down because it's starting to roast in this bitch. Okay, so it's already almost, oh wow. So it's gone from green already. It's a very high acid mix. So, it's very hard to see on camera, but it's almost the color of the bowl, like the top layer there. That's close. That's crazy. Henna is magic. Henna is magic. Henna is my hair dye. Oh, no, 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 lay down. You're not taking that $13 bone and burying it in the yard. I've already got $30 buried in the yard. Absolutely not. Sit right there. No, you're not going outside with it. No, no, no. Absolutely not. It's not happening. No. You're cute, but no. Did you guys know that I said no, sir? Back up. Back up. Back up. Thank you. Right here. Orly's bed. Right there. There you go. So, what a good boy. Did you guys know that Pothos has a lot of, they put out a lot of rooting hormone when they are propagating? And did you know that if you take the water that you were propagating your pothos with, don't dump it out, but pour a little bit of that water in all of your other propagations, and it will help the roots grow. The water's full of rooting hormone. Strangers in the night, exchanging rubbers. This one is too tight. All right, I want to make myself some coffee now. Where's my phone at? Significantly better. Gosh darn gloves or anything. Orange hands. I wonder if Adam has any gloves. Probably not. Orly, stop it. You're not gonna go outside with that bone, dude. I'm sorry. No. You can't, Betty. You cannot. It like cannot happen. You have not gotten any of those other bones from the yard yet. I was like, okay, ha ha ha, one bone is fine. I buy two, get one free. Okay, I'm okay, yeah, all right. But I can't. You can't. It's literally $13.99. I know you don't understand what that means. You have no understanding of monetary exchange. But let me just tell you that it was like literally enough. I have to work a whole hour to earn those bones for you, baby. Don't be sneaky. Damn coffee. Okay. Let's see that again. My hair's still trying to come forward. Which one is that? Buddy. have no idea where I got these socks from. Okay, so we'll do decaf for flavor. I don't really this guy for juice. Okay, we got 1 drink for hydration, 1 drink for flavor, and 1 drink to keep me going. Forgot what I was doing. Liquid IV there. Wish I had my tiny little powder strainer funnel thing that I used to have. That red stuff is delicious. Oh, I done god darn gone and done it. Well, that's fucking delicious. Oh my god. Why'd I throw this sock away? Gotta have 3 drinks. Mmm. Oh. could use that sugar bag maybe to make my henna. Man, I have finally got myself a coffee mixer, and then I moved and I left it behind. Pretty. Christine, if you want to become a member, you can go to my my main page, I think. There might be an option here for it. Can somebody help her figure it out? How did you guys become members? Did you have to click something in video, or did you click something that was... Right? I was thinking it looks a lot like marble cake. How cool would it be to like sprinkle coffee over like creamy, you know, so it does that same type of texture, and then do the dip printing or whatever it is. Dip dye? I don't know what it's called. Not dip dye. Where you like coat something in like a vinyl or something. Like, not, I don't know. It's paint, but it's not. It's liquid and you dip it in. I always thought I would be really good at that. A dollar thing at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. What? Do you even know what you're whining about, or you do it so much that it's just like breathing now? Bro, did you hear Jen Sincero in that book yesterday call me out so hard for eating 2 packs of tuna with a fucking plastic fork? felt very seen. Sometimes the books talk directly to you, you know, so that you'll know they're talking to you, so you'll know, start listening. That was really good. Like, holy crap. This is like gonna be Elliot's like new drink. What? Yeah, you want me to give you some food, right? That's what you're telling me? Share my food with you? Yeah, that's what you want. He just did the yes steps. No, there's no food. See how I have no food? See how I have no food? Let me look in your other ear while you're standing here. Oh, it looks so good. There's just a little bit of wax down in there. I'll get that out later. It looks so good. Both of his ears look great. Looked at both of them today. You can't have coffee. Oh yeah, that's mudded right up. Oh, I don't want to get it all over my hands, mans. Oh. What? I'm sorry you can't have coffee, baby. It's just not like a thing. Oh, yep. You could use a little more sugar, but nah. Yum. Alright. Alright, I could give you some goat's milk, I guess. I'm gonna go cool it down a little bit. It's annoying, but it's real deal, so I'll take it. I'd rather this than a bunch of products make it not stick together. I'll deal with clumps. Ew, what's in your water bowl? I just filled that fucking thing up. Here's Morley. Oh, go ahead. I knew you were gonna be messy. I knew it. That's why I put it outside. I knew he was gonna slap that shit everywhere. Oof, I hate that smell. Dirty laundry and fresh air mixed together. I need to take my clothes and wash them. I just did laundry though. What the fuck? Where's that smell coming from? Oh, the kennel. All those blankets. that I had protecting my furniture. So, and I put the doggies in the kennel. I put blankets around the back and the edges of the kennel so that Rocket couldn't lift his leg and pee on all my stuff. I bet you he peed in there. And the blankets totally need to be changed. I didn't even think about it. I've been working my ass off, just like on go, go, go mode. I had literally washed those the day before too, so I didn't get any mileage out of them. Is it good, baby? Ah, he is tearing it up. How's the new business? It's doing great. Yeah, I'm definitely cleaning. His paws are much better, yes. I mean, he's still licking them because he has an obsession with that, but they're not like irritated or anything. And he's not like doing it to a point of concern. What else? Oh yeah, the cleaning stuff. Yeah, dude, I'm doing great with cleaning. Are you kidding me? I booked a lot of work. I've already done a lot of work. I have a job coming up on the 23rd. That's like a huge, like, well, it's not a huge house or anything, but it's like a big job. And then I've got a job. My lady's in Mexico right now and she gets back. And then I've been, so like my day job, like the thing that I do regularly is I'm doing remodeling on this house. I mean, I'm not doing any of the carpentry or anything like that. But I'm working with a contractor and I am, you know, doing stuff. There's no like structural remodels or anything. It's just like getting the holes patched, painting, sanding, putting down some floor stuff. Are y'all done? Come on. Gosh darn it. All right, inside, come on. That's enough. Come on. Come on inside, dude. If you want to stay outside, you gotta go on the lead. And he licked the platter clean. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. You gotta wait. Dude, this is really rude. Stop running. I can put my shoes on every time I come in that house. It's very pain. Look at that. I don't wear my shoes past my entrance into the inner sanctum. Crap today, man. I do not want to do this. But if I don't do it today, I won't do it at all, so. All right. T-shirts not available to me? I don't think so. t-shirts. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ, I scared myself. I thought I had a time warp. Oh, like a fucking reality switcheroo. For a second there. Oh God, this laundry smells so good. Are you ready to come inside? You're not going to the bus. Put your shoes back on, Heather. He's ready to come back inside. Oh, it's fucking cold. Always money never on you. Of course, big barefoot. Immediately step on dog poop. Money was out there loving on Orly. Are you coming in? Are you coming? You gonna come inside with us? I just gave you a treat. No, no more treats. Go lay down. No treats. Okay. Turn on the heat because it's gonna be cold for the rest of the day. Orly, bud, come on, move, move. Pick a spot, friend. And you gotta go get to it. What do I not care about getting? Ah, poor Orly. Let's go, on the bed. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go. Go, 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 go. Good boy. Now you can get a treat. Piece of a treat. No, no, no. Stay up there. There's all my shirts. Oh my God. Literally all my shirts are here. Okay. So that's where they've been. All right, I'll do a regular t-shirt over pants that I don't care about. Like, I don't even know what to do. So I don't really want any of my shirts to get sacrificed. I want to be warm is my problem. I want to be warm. I don't want to freeze. So I'm trying to figure out how to like have my cake and eat it too. I think I could just, it doesn't really matter, I guess, if this gets henna on it, right? Pretty good about it. Why don't you just wear your hoodie? I could just wear my hoodie, I guess, and then it's all. I feel like I've worn this for henna before. There we go. This shirt is like older than Elliot. More cowbell. I've had this shirt since I was like 23. 24, I think. I don't remember who I think I stole it from a boyfriend. I feel like it might have been Ryan Burley. But it also could have been Greg. It's literally this. The clean clothes is what I'm smelling in the air. There's the smell that's mixing with them. They smell like clean clothes. Fresh, good, clean, like clothes when you smell them directly. But like, there's this weird smell. And maybe the smell's not a bad smell. Maybe I'm just a little crazy. You figured it out! Welcome! Thank you, Christine! So like, I don't know. Alright, I have a towel. Let me go grab a couple of my cleaning rags. Literally just put my fucking socks back on, God. Okay. Chicky-doo. Sorry, you can't come in here, baby girl. Need a garbage bag for my hair after the henna is applied. Or I could use that. I found a bag. What did I do with it? I put it back. Okay. This one I can use for my hair. And somebody tell me how. Won't you tell me why I work so hard for you? Thank you. Okay. You see that stink bug too? Silly goose. Maybe, like, I should at least try. I'll have a better idea how much I've got to work with. These are supposedly stand-in fills. We shall see. we have some in there. Get that mouthpiece to stay open. Definitely pulling oranges already. Good. Orange. No. Damn. I was hoping I would be able to see the back of my head, but I should probably face this way. The light shining towards the back of my head a little bit. This window sucks right now. If you want a membership, you can get a membership. Yeah, go for it. I don't have any control over that. I'll try turning on other lights. Maybe that'll help. Big Minge Energy. Rat-a-ta-ta-ta-ta. Open up. Sesame. Big Minge Energy. Okay, maybe I could use that zippy for a hand cover. You're gonna have to use your hands, girl. This is like root stuff, so we're not going through the bulk of the head. You just really gotta get it in there good. So you're just gonna have to use your bare hands. Orly, there is no food. Stop. There's no food. It's not food. No food. It's fucking hair dye, dude. No turning back now. Whoa. Whoa, Heather. Whoa. Jesus effing Christ. Heather, seriously? That much? Do you have no sense? Finger touch sensation? tangled fucking mess going on back here. There we go. Whoa. Doing this all by feel is a little difficult, but whatever. Get her done. however we can. Whoops, that was a bit much. Oh, God, this feels so good. Stir in the macaroni. I just broke a fucking hair. Don't do that, Heather. God, this stuff just feels so good on the scalp. It is so nourishing and so healing, and like it makes my hair literally thicker. I would never be able to have hair like I do, long, beautiful hair, if it was not for henna. And dreadlocks, but really henna. Henna strengthens my hair. I'm gonna go rinse my hands and be right back. I think it's safe to say this is a good batch. This is a fucking good batch. And this will turn a darker color over time a little bit. Not by much though. My nails will be this color for the next 4 months though. Okay, plastic bag. Where's my other thing at? Where's my big typo? Well, Orly, for God's sakes, can you please? Sheesh. Oh yeah, I didn't put the sandwich glove on. I just took it off. After trying it on, I realized that it wasn't gonna do. I wasn't gonna have the feelings that I needed. I need to be able to sense what I'm doing. I need to have the tactile. I mean, my thoughts on the TikTok ban. TikTok is being banned because of Israel and Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, that's just the way it is. not because of they're worried about China. And I think that people, I'm sorry, but everybody who's going onto that Red Note app and talking about how the Chinese people have it so good, oh my God, I can't believe how good they have it in China. Are you guys retarded? Like, for real? Are you serious? That's exactly what your country wants you to think. Your government wants you to go, oh my God, look at how great it is over there. You guys should control us more like that so that we can have free health care and better living standards. That's the whole thing. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of all of this chaos. All of the chaos. They have they've made fucking changes to our government laws and such. And they've made it so that district attorneys don't prosecute criminals. Repeat offenders are able to just continue to repeatedly offend, and nobody does anything about it. The guy who was just killed the other day in New York or whatever had 88 previous arrests or something like that, you know? So there's just all kinds of things. It's a systemic thing. It's been from the top down, triple down. And they have made American citizens lose faith in the judicial system because we know that they're not going to prosecute criminals for doing crimes. They've made criminals emboldened because they know that they're not going to get in much trouble, if any, for doing crime. They have made they've made our world or our country chaos because they want us to look at them and go, oh my God, it's so chaotic. Please come and save us. Save us. No, Orly. No, you're not going out there. I don't give a shit. Every single time someone comes to the house, he does this. And there's literally no way in hell he's going to go outside and go hang out with anybody who's out there. No. No. You have to stop. You're not going out there. No. You're not going to go out there with them. No. But anyway, so Zuckerberg, stop. Zuckerberg lobbied very hard and paid a lot of money because he wants Meta to be where we are. He doesn't want us to be on TikTok. So Mark Zuckerberg lobbied very hard. And you got to realize, too, when the TikTok ban happened, like when it started to come out, it was right around the time that the whole Free Palestine movement was really kicking off. Isn't that interesting? And the head of the ADL, if you don't know what that is, you should find out. The head of the ADL was caught on audio or camera or whatever, was recorded, saying how Israel's biggest enemy is TikTok and Gen Z. Gen Z is the biggest threat to Israel. And it's just real interesting how very soon thereafter, the TikTok ban was on the table. And if you haven't noticed, our government has come together in ways to unanimously pass this stuff. They can't do that for anything else, but they can do that to take away our right to speak to one another. Bullshit. I call bullshit on the whole fucking thing. Mona, I'm fine. I'm dyeing my hair. Because my hair is so light blonde, I honestly could probably rinse this stuff out already. But I don't want to do... I don't want to do that because I want it to saturate a little bit deeper. I'm going to try to go a little darker than I went last time, but not too much. Stop it, Orly. I understand that you want to be friends with literally everybody, but sometimes, honey, you have to pick and choose your friends, like, wisely. Okay? I'm sorry, but I'm not letting you go out there. Hair between my teeth. It's like a little fuzzy from these fucking things. All right. You gotta stop. No. Sir, no. It's not happening. So fucking annoying, dude. Sometimes, you know, like, you want to pretend like you're not here, and you can't. Not with this one, doing this new stuff. He's been doing this ever since this girl came over to hang out with Adam, and she had a couple dogs, and he's, like, obsessed with her dog. And her dog, like, literally just wants to fucking attack him. The dog is not nice to him at all. And so, like, ever since that happened, ever since that connection happened, every time someone pulls in the driveway or walks by the door or he hears the little dogs barking over there, he will stand here and, like, do this and cry and, what are you doing? You bad dog. I know what you're fucking doing. I know what you're doing. This is called emotional manipulation. I'm not going to let you outside because you're misbehaving. Go lay down. Go and lay down. Go on. Go on and lay down. Turn around. Whatever, I guess you can sit there all you want. I'm gonna go lay down. I need something to itch my head with, though. Thank you, Little Mermaid. Just feel like it's not on dark but thick there. I'm worried that it's gonna. Very anal about this hairline stuff, because sometimes I don't get all the way to my hairline and there's like a few hairs or whatever, and then it's like my hair grows fast already. My hair grows fast, so I don't want to have to henna my hair any sooner. I want to make sure this shit lasts forever, you know, lasts as long as humanly possible, at least. Oh, it's gonna look so good. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna cut my bangs too. I haven't trimmed my bangs in a while, so I'm gonna do the fringe and stuff like that too at some point. Usually, so when you do henna, typically when you make henna, you have to leave it in like a warm spot for like 4 to 6 hours for it to start to turn red like this. But I ain't got no time for that. So I have devised a way that makes it happen a little faster. Now, I am capable of doing that at all because I have clear, literally clear hair naturally. And so whatever color you stain my hair, it's literally gonna be that fucking color. That's it. Because each individual strand of hair is like basically clear. So it takes on the color. If I've been washing my hair in like rusty like tones or like in chlorine, my hair turns green. Like when I use chlorine, if I swim, when I was a kid and I used to go swimming all the time, I was on the swim team and shit like that, I had green fucking hair, literally green hair, and I hated it. I had to use this special shampoo that takes the chlorine out of your hair, and it didn't really work that great. It was okay, I guess, but my hair was literally fucking green from the chlorine, and I have forgot about that. Until just now that was a thing. But yeah, so my hair turned green, and then I had to use like purple shampoo basically my whole childhood, because my hair would look yellow if not. Who did Zuckerberg? Yeah, well, I'm gonna say this. That conversation with Joe Rogan was the most human I have ever seen Mark Zuckerberg act in any type of setting. I have never, he seemed more like a human being than ever in that interview. But that does not negate the fact that he's investing tons of money and effort into the TikTok ban. He doesn't want you to use TikTok because, see, TikTok went from a $10 billion company, no, $8 billion in 2023, I think, something like that, to a $25 billion company in 2024. They're on track for becoming a $100 billion business and literally competing with, Facebook. What I don't understand is like, honestly, like, yeah, TikTok is awesome and all, but like realistically, we can do the exact same things that we do on TikTok right fucking here. I don't understand why everybody, like, I'm gonna be bummed that TikTok is gone, don't get me wrong, but I don't understand, like, what is it about TikTok specifically that makes it so special? Like, you can do all the same things here if you treat YouTube a lot like you treat TikTok. If you go into the shorts feed and you do that. I mean, live streaming, that's why I've been live streaming on that other app, Bigo, for, you know, whatever. I couldn't live stream on TikTok, so I found something else. So I'm a year ahead of the curve, I guess. It's so funny how things tend to do this. Things tend to happen like this. But like whenever I stop engaging with something, TV shows, all kinds of stuff, literally right after I stop engaging with it, it typically goes away forever. Like any TV show that I start to lose interest in, or maybe I just stop watching it, like even down to like talk shows and stuff. I would be interested in it, and then I would watch it regularly, and then as soon as I lost interest in it, it would get canceled shortly thereafter or go away. So I have been thinking to myself, TikTok for a while, I've been thinking to myself, TikTok's probably going to go away because I stopped being able to live stream. So because I stopped, you know, engaging with that thing, I figured it would go away. But I still use TikTok every now and again. Dude, this is really freaking weird. Why is Amy here all the time now? It's weird. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, what is it like? So why can't these other apps do what TikTok do? You know what I mean? Like the algorithm, it's easy to find out what they're doing. Their algorithm. If you're a developer, you can just look and see what their algorithm is like. You know, you can if you know how to program and develop things, whatever your experience with TikTok should help you figure out. Like, oh, well, they're doing this, 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 and this. So like why can't somebody just make another one? I don't understand. Just make another one. All it does is it literally just shows you content that you engage with. It's just an algorithm that just does what it's supposed to. You know? Like, I don't get it. I think I might go to work after I do this. I just remembered I got a scone over there. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Yeah, well, I will say this, that people think that they're going to go over to that app Red Note and they're going to be able to like have freedom of speech, but like guys, I don't know. I hate to break it to you, but you know, China is like an actual communist government that literally does control the speech of their people. Like they do not have First Amendment rights there. You could go to jail for what you say. So it's just kind of odd to me that they're, you know, Gen Z's like, ha ha ha, we're gonna show you, we're gonna join a real communist app, and then they like say, oh, it's not legal to be gay or lesbian. Like, you could be gay or lesbian, but don't fucking talk about it. Keep it to yourself. Don't brag about it. If you want to be gay in the privacy of your own home. Don't be talking about it in public around other people. They got their accounts banned immediately. You post that you're a lesbian, gone. You talk about fucking Chinese propaganda, gone. Yeah, so you can't. If anybody wants to know what it's like in actual China, there is a channel that I recommend run by a Chinese American. It's called China Fakes Everything. It's here on YouTube. I highly recommend you check that out. It is insane. Do you guys not remember that China is the place that we get fucking fake rice from? Do you remember all the stuff on the internet about how China is sending fake rice? It's like rubber. It's actually pasta. ... Like, remember? Don't you guys remember that all of the crap that we get that is badly made is called cheap Chinese junk? Guys, hello? Do you guys forget this stuff? Like, I don't understand. There was a literal company that sold garbage little trinket toys for like dollar store grab bags. It was literally called the Chinese Trading Company. And they sold a bunch of cheap plastic crap. Do you not know China? Haven't we watched all the videos where the Chinese workers, the factory workers, are like living at the factory? Seriously, guys? Yeah, sure, they definitely all are eating food every day, but is it actually edible food? Maybe, maybe not. Just, there's a girl I follow here on YouTube who literally lives in a tiny smart car in the parking lot of the warehouse that she works in. Like, sure, there's not homelessness in China. That's because they're all in jail. They're all being prosecuted for being poor. Like, guys, I don't want America to be like China. That's exactly what your government wants you to do. These Gen Zers, you know, it's literally so indicative of being young and thinking you know everything and you're so fucking smart, and that you like, you know, it's just so indicative of that kind of an attitude. You're falling right into their trap. You are literally following crumbs that they have left for you. Like fucking James Elwood. Ooh, piece of candy. 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 Guys. Orly. Cut it out. Ah! You know, I never really thought about it when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I really do think about it and understand why my grandma said no to me when I asked her if I could borrow her car. I understand that now, why she like felt apprehensive to do that. Your car is like very important. Oh, guys, dude, I want to I want to start embroidering, but not just any embroidery. I want to do tambour embroidering. I want, you know, the stuff that the Indian women do? You know, all the really nice clothes that come from India have all those beads and like all kinds of cool, like metal thing. I want to do that. And all you need is this like pen tool that has a needle in it. And then you need the netting stuff. And then you obviously need like something to hold it up off the table. Cause you put one hand underneath and one hand on top and you go through the hole and you just do this. Literally with the needle, and you're putting beads and all kinds of cool stuff on the fabric. I want to do this. I want to do it bad. What is going on with this thing here? Well, I mean, people need to understand that this is it's called political theater for a reason. The people who are in office because billionaires funded their political campaigns and essentially put them in office. Like your vote really, it's the way that things are, is they're actors. They're all actors. The ones who are more willing to do what they're told, follow the stream of, you know, the plan, do what, you know, just get in line, rank and file. Those are the people who are going to be put in office, you know? And so like people are all like, oh, Trump. Trump is Israel first. He says he's America first, but he's not. He's Israel first, just like everyone else. Is Elon Musk, Israel. Fucking Vivek Ramaswamy, Israel. They are all Israel first. The only politician who is even really speaking openly about how ridiculous is Congressman Massey, and it makes me want to move to fucking Kentucky. Orly, no, you may not go outside. Did you guys hear about the fucking Neil Gaiman stuff? So Neil Gaiman is an author. He wrote Stardust, that movie with Claire Danes where she's the fallen star. That's him. American Gods, the TV show is, you know, and the book. The book is really what I'm talking about. The fucking Good Omens. Sandman, the Anansi Boys. Like, he wrote a lot of really, really, you know, books that were important to me. Like, are they objectively well-made, well-written books? He uses a lot of the same words in every one of his books. I've noticed, like, I can't stop. Every time I read a book of his, I know the word molder is going to be in that book. Like, molding, sitting and molding. It's moldering. I know that word is going to be in every single one of his books. And I've caught that on my own. And ever since this controversy has come out, someone actually, I read a comment where someone was like, he's so repetitive. He uses like all the same, you know, every book is the same. And it made me chuckle because I was like, oh my God, I'm not the only one who noticed that. Stop, sir. No. It's not happening. You can whine all you want, but it's not happening. So you can just stop and save us all the headache. Stop it, Orly. No. Anyways, so you guys, I am so onto something though. My intuition is so, it's always the liberals who are pushing the fucking, the white people who are like BLM, and it's the fucking straight white people who are like BLM, LGBTQ, just want to be a part of something. Just desperate to be a part of something. Desperate to be bigger than, and more like, it says fucking arrogance, the arrogance of these people. Okay. Anyway, so I have been a fan of Amanda Palmer and Neil Gaiman for years and years, right? But so the problem is about 10 years ago, I started following Amanda Palmer on social media. So I started following her on Instagram, and I was able to, like, you know, I was following her through like all the BLM and the LGBTQ trans movement stuff that had all the DEI and everything. I stopped following her at that time because I just could not fucking take it anymore of the nonsense coming out of someone's mouth that I thought had it's not that they genuinely think these things. They're literally just lying. Because if you are as intelligent as your art, and as you're an author, you know, you're speaking at TED Talks, if you're as intelligent as the person who can do those things, then you definitely are able to see what the fuck's going on and know that, like, it's like a manipulation. It's like the liberal movement is like all manipulation, emotional manipulation, and it's fucking ridiculous. So that's when I was like, I guess I'm not a Democrat liberal person like I thought I was. What the fuck? Threw me in. You've got to stop. Stop it. Stop it. No, it's not fucking happening. No. Thank you. So anyway, I started following her, and around the time that all that fucking celebrities becoming fucking political rally criers, I stopped following her at that time. I also realized, like, well, I guess I'm a lot more conservative than I thought I was. So it kind of threw me into a figuring out myself in a lot of ways, watching a lot of these liberal people I thought I respected say things that you're not stupid, you're not naive, you're lying. You're just lying. And that's just the way it is. But anyway, so I started realize that. And then I started to realize that a lot of the people who were doing that are actually just terrible fucking people. And they're, they're just terrible people. So I started to realize, so she married Neil Gaiman. When she married Neil Gaiman, I think it was right around the time that I had gotten married and gotten pregnant with Elliot, and we had our house and stuff. So it was right around that time. And I had switched from I was following her on Tumblr, and then I switched over to Instagram and following her on Instagram. So when they got married, I found out that they had an open relationship. And I literally, at that moment, I was like, oh, they're these kind of people. Damn. Man. So I stopped following Neil Gaiman on social media, I'm pretty sure, or he stopped popping up on my timeline and I just forgot about it. And then I stopped following Amanda Palmer and stuff like that. And I just kind of was lightly paying attention to kind of in the background, looking over God's shoulder every now and again just to kind of see what was going on. And so, it's just been released. Actually, this is 5 months old, but Vulture just did a crazy fucking article about it. So it's really coming up big time now. But apparently, Neil Gaiman is a total fucking sexual perv. He is a grapey, lecherous man who is icky. And his wife, Amanda Palmer, knew what was going on, knew what he was doing, passed girls to him like toys, like property, oh, here, you can have her. And in her jealousy, instead of caring about everyone else that was being affected by this kind of stuff, what he was doing, she wrote a song about it and was just she literally wrote a song about it, about how she was seeing a girl, sleeping with a girl, and then she passed her to fucking Neil, and then they started sleeping together, and she got jealous, and she wrote a song about it. It's just interesting. This man, he was allegedly diddling the babysitter, reaching over his child. The child was in the middle. He reached over the child to diddle the babysitter. And when Amanda Palmer found out about it, you want to know what she said? Did he have headphones on? So you don't mind your child being exposed to that type of stuff? What? Bro, if I ever found out, I don't even care if it was his wife. If Josh ever did that in front of my kid, or like over, like I would be in jail. I would be in jail. That's just all there is to it. Somebody would be in trouble. Big trouble. A lot of people will go to jail, actually. More than me, that's for sure. I just don't understand it. I do not understand this, like, this thinking where it's like, it's totally from 1984. God, he warned us. He really did, man. In 1984, the main character discusses in narration how children do sex play with each other. Like, they allow kids to do sex with each other in 1984, and how obscene that is. And that's like what they're trying to do. They are sexualizing our children, god dang it. And then it's just like, you know, gosh, it's another one of these fucking wacko celebrities that's definitely fucking... We have been idolizing these people. We have been paying our most valuable resource, our time, energy, to these people, and giving them opportunities to live lives that we literally could never even dream of. And they're taking the opportunity to make society an absolute garbage pile. And they're awful in their real life. Nope. No, he's fine. He wants to go outside because Amy's here. Did you know that when you heat up feta cheese, it turns into like a spongy mozzarella texture? So ready to rinse my hair. Orly. Yep, doing my hair. It's pretty close, man. It's getting there. I just don't understand it. It's just like, why would people do that? Like, you're given money. You have all this opportunity with money, you know? And instead of, like, genuinely making the world a better place, because, like, honestly, if, like, just a couple, you know, people with a lot of money genuinely wanted to help people and make society better and have everybody come up a level instead of having such a huge gap in the haves and have-nots, like the wealth gap. But I just don't understand. I've literally never understood it. And it's like, if they wanted to, they could. You know? If they really wanted to, they could. But they don't want to. They want to be superior. They want to be better than. They want to be in an elevated status. They want to feel like if everybody's a millionaire, nobody's a millionaire, you know? So it's the perpetuating of this bullshit cycle. And it's so frustrating for me because, like, I literally know. I fucking know it. If I had that kind of money, I would I would help the planet in some way. Like, I'd make a dent, you know? I'm just one person, but I would do it. And I know that. And I think it's ridiculous when people, you know, get money and they're like, oh, well, no. Bullshit. It's because you don't want to lose what you have now. You know? That's the only reason that people get money and then don't turn around and utilize it for good. Is because they're like, ooh, they get that devil. It's just bizarre. I think that, so like the problem is like with America and the way that they have trained so much of this country to be absolute fucking pieces of manipulative trash. So there's like a great portion of the population who would step over you if it meant opportunity for them. You could be dying, sick, it doesn't matter. They would, you know, fuck you over to make themselves better. Like a great percentage of the population. I just like can't believe, or I can't imagine now at this point with that percentage of the population being total pieces of shit, manipulative, entitled, just awful. I cannot imagine what they would be like if they were handed, you know, like $1,200, $3,500 a month, every month from the government, like a universal income situation. Like I cannot imagine what would happen. Like if people, they would be worse. People who do not fall flat on their ass tend to have to work. They have to very, very much have a hardcore awakening for some reason, and they have to want it. You know, they have to really want to change and go against literally everything that is natural to them. There's 2 stink bugs in here right now. Where are all these fucking bugs coming from all of a sudden? You're lucky you got away. Catch you later. Literally. She did move, but she just left. She's been stopping by a lot lately. I don't know, last like 3 or 4 days. She's been here a lot. I don't know why. It's none of my business. Oh, and guys, that whole fucking Blake Lively thing is also fucking, the supposedly Justin Baldoni's attorneys have a lot of proof to prove that Blake Lively is like basically an Amber Heard. I mean, I'm excited to see that because I genuinely believe he's a piece of shit. I definitely, whether Blake Lively is a piece of shit or not, he is for sure, without a doubt. Totally gross piece of crap. So it's just like, who's worse, I guess, is what we're going to find out.
TikTok is banned. The Supreme Court refuses to stay the execution of the law that, effective January 19th, forces TikTok to be sold to a U.S. company or to shut down. You might have seen customers react to the U.S. government trying to ban TikTok over concerns that its Chinese parent company could exert too much control and provide information to the Chinese government by downloading a TikTok clone that is literally run by the Chinese government. I mean, it's called Red Note after Mao's Red Book of Quotations. How did we get here? Now, as you probably know, TikTok is a foreign-owned tech platform operating on American devices. Chinese technology company ByteDance launched the app in 2016. It now has over 1.5 billion active users, including about 150 million Americans. Now, many Americans make their living by making short films on the app, and TikTok's creators say that other social media platforms lack TikTok's organic reach and collaboration tools. Some have said, quote, they have posted the same content on other platforms for years, but only TikTok has fostered their communities and allowed them to reach broad audiences. Now, the people who serve in Congress generally don't grow up with social media platforms. The average age of a senator is 64, and the average age of a House member is 58. And that might be one reason members of Congress struggle with the implications of modern technology, which obviously is global. But for better or worse, the government is responsible for protecting the country from foreign threats, but it also has a duty to ensure Americans have civil liberties. Now, the courts traditionally defer to the federal government in matters of national security. And along those lines, on April 24th, 2024, Congress enacted the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary-Controlled Applications Act. The law prohibits the distribution, maintenance, or provision of internet hosting services for applications controlled by foreign adversaries. The act identifies China, North Korea, Russia, and Iran as foreign adversaries of the United States who are
emotional
eligible to
manipulation.
purchase apps. The law officially bars Americans from using apps controlled by those countries. And the law requires ByteDance specifically to sell TikTok to remove, quote, foreign adversary control. And failure to comply results in a ban within 270 to 360 days. Now, the Supreme Court generally considers laws targeting specific speech as presumptively unconstitutional. In 2020, Donald Trump issued 2 executive orders banning TikTok, but federal courts blocked both of those. So many legal commentators felt the new law was also on shaky ground. So when this new law was passed, TikTok and a group of its users sued the government, once again arguing that the act is an unconstitutional intrusion on free speech rights. Quote, by banning all online platforms and software applications offered by TikTok and all ByteDance subsidiaries, Congress has made a law curtailing massive amounts of protected speech. Unlike broadcast television and radio stations, which require government licenses to operate because they use the public airwaves, the government cannot, consistent with the First Amendment, dictate the ownership of newspapers, websites, online platforms, and other privately created speech forums. Now, TikTok claimed that it's an American company headquartered in Culver City, California, which means it has First Amendment rights. Thus, TikTok alleged that courts should apply a legal standard called strict scrutiny. Now, when it comes to reviewing government regulation, what level of scrutiny the court applies is usually the entire ballgame. When a court applies strict scrutiny, the government must show that the law is the least restrictive means of advancing a compelling governmental interest. And that is a very, very hard standard to meet. Strict scrutiny applies when a law regulates fundamental rights like freedom of speech. Now, normally when courts are reviewing governmental regulation, if it doesn't involve a fundamental right, the courts apply what's called rational basis review, which basically means if the court can find any rational basis for a particular law, it will uphold that law. Basically, any law that's reviewed under rational basis review is going to be upheld, and basically any law that's reviewed under strict scrutiny is not going to pass muster and then will be found to be not constitutional. And then there's a third option that's sort of a combination of the two. It's sort of right down the middle. It's called intermediate scrutiny. That's used when laws involve...
I think I'm gonna go rinse my hair. I wish I had a mirror. I don't have any fucking mirrors. Aha, you do. Oh, yeah. I get. Let's go rinse. My guts are literally bubbling. Okay, socks on my feet. Why are my ankles soaking wet? Oh, I sprayed. Clean my hand off, that's right. My legs are so cold didn't even realize they were wet anymore. Oh man, my guts are on bubble drive. Right here. Do not run off. Right here. Come here. Closer. You got to get a little closer. Thank you. Right there. Okay, go ahead. Fuck, was that a spider? Oh, it's cold out here. This is gonna suck. I'm like spoiled in here. So warm. I don't know if they zipped up anymore. Oh, my guts. Should I try to poop before I do my hair? Like, I don't want to, like, God forbid I get bent over having to strain, hold my head up. Mm. What is he doing? Yeah, I'm gonna poop first. All right, I'll be right back. You guys stare at the pretty lights. Noise for nothing. All right, towel. I'll get one of these or two of these, I guess. On my neck still no. Oh, it's cold out here. Oh. 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 Oh, dude, it's really, really, really fucking cold over here in the shadows. So. Let's get us over to the sunlight. There's a frost on the ground. Okay, it's gonna work. Yay. Oh, it's so cold. shoot, shoot.
Heather,
Huh?
come here.
Hi. I'm in the middle of rinsing my hair dye out.
Okay. I want to introduce
Oh no.
you to my wife.
Oh shoot.
Well, you.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Let me just rinse my hair 2 seconds.
Okay.
Shit. I didn't even see you guys there. Oh, these straps.
It's alright, girl. I'm Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. I'm Heather.
Nice
Sorry
to
I
meet you.
dyed my hair this morning. It's lovely to make your acquaintance. Oh, come on, propane.
Hi, Heather.
Bye, drive safe. Hi, kiddo.
This is Mercedes,
Hi, Mercedes. My name's
boss.
Heather.
the little boss.
Yeah, that's how Elliot is for me.
Love you.
Come on, hot water. I wonder if it's like gonna heat up. He turned off the. I think it's doing it, but I can't really tell. It's getting warm, it's getting warm, it's getting warm. Oh, he finally got his fucking wish. God damn, he was driving me nuts. He wanted to say hi to you so bad. It's getting warmer. What's that? No, it's not. My fingers are going numb. My fingers are going numb. That's what it is. That is still very cold. I wonder if I should bother Adam about it. Oh, come on. Hey, will you ask Adam if the hot water is hooked up? Yeah, it's working.
It's working, but
It's just not getting hot.
it's not getting hot.
I just can't tell if it's kicking on or not.
It hasn't yet. It
I don't
should have
wanna-
by now. Turn it off a second.
Yeah, it's done that every time. It hasn't done anything. Maybe it's unplugged inside or something. I don't know how. I just double checked. Damn it, I got henna everywhere.
I know. Doesn't it suck once you've got your hair wet?
thank you. Well, that should work. Yay! I hear it! Thank God. The only reason I did this today is because I knew I would have hot water coming out of this hose. Because I've done it every other time with fucking ice cold water. In the creek, I've rinsed my, you guys have watched me, oh it's hot. You guys have watched me do my hair in the river, in the creek, in the fucking ice cold hose, everywhere else I go. Hi, Olive. Olivia. You ready to go inside? Come on. Oh, it's nice and toasty in here. Isn't it so satisfying to watch it rinse off? Okay, now that we're in a dark room. It's a little bit too toasty in here. Buddy, you do not have to stand right where I'm gonna stand, you know. Boom. Orange. Yes. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sweet. That was a good mix. And this color will deepen. It's just like self-tanner or a Polaroid photograph. It just needs a little time to develop. And then it's good. Good. And look how fucking thick my bangs look instantly. Like, they look exactly like they did with the mud in them. There's so much more body to them. There looks like I look like I have thick hair. But I don't. I look like I'm practically bald. You can see the line of demarcation. See, this is what I wanted. I wanted it really light, and you can't really see the spot really that bad or anything. It just looks like it's a little bit lighter, but that's what I want, because I'm gonna eventually have to stop hennaing my hair. And so I'm kind of trying to go a little bit lighter each time so that I can slowly work my way back to my natural color if I need to. Because, like, let's just be real. The world is chaos, and I don't know if I'm always going to be able to get my hands on my henna. And it won't grow here, so. Oh, man. Thank God for fucking forks. What in the hell, y'all? But I have to go right up to that hairline area so that way it doesn't just look blonde, you know. This will come off my skin in a couple days because it's oily skin. Oh yeah, baby. That's how it feels. I like the fire color, yeah. Let's go see what it looks like in the sun. I'm gonna hose these shoes off anyway. They got poop on the bottom of them, so I'll wear them over to the thing and hose them off. Oh, yeah, this too. Damn! Look at that. Psh, I don't know if I'm looking in the reflection of my phone. I can't see the camera image or whatever. It's shiny. It's too bright. Damn, that shit looks good. Okay, RDL. Shoot, just come out. Usually you do look at yourself in the mirror when you dye your hair. But okay. When did loving yourself and having self-confidence become narcissistic? That's what I want to know. People do act like loving yourself is a crime. Well, sorry, but you're not going to guilt me for taking care of myself and loving myself. So, good luck on that, troll loser. I'm sorry that you got nothing going on for you. That henna dried fucking cup. Like a sponge or a rag or something. Where's... Oh my god, it's like Gus listening. You act like self-love is a crime now. Well, lock me up, I'll do the time. Oh man, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Good God. I cannot believe that came out of a bottle and it didn't grow out of my head. Good job, Heather. I'm proud of you. Oop, didn't clean the shoes off. Don't go in the house. Cause they really love me, like me. Yeah, I really like me, yeah. I really like me, like me. I really like me, like me. People wanna be just like me, like me. Thank you, Crockpot, for your assistance in my hair dyeing adventure. I can't believe my bangs are already like almost dry. Dude, I'm so happy. I love how it like popped out the other red that was already there. So like the stuff that is, you know, that's already there is gonna just get like a little bit more of intensity. Damn. I'm proud of myself. I did that without a mirror. I did that standing here just on feel alone. I'm proud of myself. That was one of the best henna experiences I've had. Just the fact that I got to dry my hair or wash my hair with, or rinse it with hot running water and not like ice cold creek water or something like that. Like that was just nice too. Just really happy. The hands, I told you. Yeah, I told you. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. She blend. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, right, Leedy? The negative things. It happens. People are miserable. I don't know, Rocket. Probably because in spite of all of their best efforts, I'm not miserable and sad and like depressed over like what people talking about me on the internet. I'm supposed to care. Oh, they automatically deleted your message. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't care. They can speculate all they want. I don't care. They can talk shit and they can do all those things all they want. They are just sad, miserable people that are at home with nothing better to do. It's very jobless behavior. I mean, Christ, even when I didn't have a job that I had to physically go to, I still didn't act like that, you know? But I guess that I am also a mother and I have animals and stuff like that. So my brain is, I just wouldn't even do it anyway. I don't know. I'm not the kind of person who, like, these are the people who troll on the internet like this are the kind of people that will go through your underwear drawer when you're not around. That's what kind of people they are. And they know it. They know it. You know? I'm probably going to leave them right now. Yes, they are definitely mad at their own lives. It's just, it's attention seeking behavior. And it's funny to me, you know, it is what it is. Dang, man. I do want to cut my bangs because I have been missing having bangs, but I do like that I can keep them up and out of the way. If I cut my bangs, then they're going to be in my face a lot. Well, they're just going to be down. And so that means when I'm working, they'll be on my forehead. Because when they're short, they don't really go back very well. So I'm kind of considering keeping them for a minute. We'll see. I'm not going to cut them right now. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Why won't it hang up on the other device?
Diecast.
What?
The diecast would be $8 for the coupon, which I found a few things we're gonna die for. And
Wait. Just hold up. What are you wanting to purchase?
remember that one was the steel diecast was for 300C, I told you that?
No, I remember the radio.
Oh, well, there's this Espresso 300C I'm gonna get, and it's $9.99, but we're gonna get a coupon, so we can discount it. It would be $8, so.
So you've spent all your money and you want me to send you money over now?
Well, I mean, like, I'm asking this because it's at Goodwill.
Uh-huh. What are you gonna donate?
I'm gonna donate.
It has to be something that's adequate, Elliot. You can't just donate garbage.
No, I'm not gonna donate garbage. I'm donating that puzzles thing, the old spelling thing that I've had.
That's crap.
Yeah, but it is.
Well, it's not something you use. It's not something that would be donated or thrown away anyway.
It would be perfect for.
Yeah, I bet it would be perfect for you to sacrifice so that you could get a cheaper car.
Also, a little witch's Halloween hat from Halloween, which does not fit me.
Why don't you pick out 3 Hot Wheels?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so
I did. I showed her all the things I'm doing. Yeah, I'm donating 2 big vehicles too.
all right. Yeah, I can send you money.
Nice.
Can I
We're doing his room right now.
Come on.
oh, okay. Tell Dad to check his phone and see if it worked. I'm fucking hot. Okay, you got $9? Okay, how is it? Go through. I'm on a live, so don't talk about personal stuff, but go ahead and go through the process and see if it's easy to get.
I looked and you were offline. So.
Oh no.
It said it wasn't. You weren't online for some reason. Weird. But yeah, this course there's 300. So.
Don't argue with those people, guys. This is all the same person. This is that same woman. It's just the person who's desperate to try to destroy my life and who can't succeed even though she's trying her hardest. And so, you know, she's just doing the thing. She's got nothing to do. Hi, baby. I love you too.
So, yeah, Mom. Oh, it's Vero, my dad says.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's through my bank.
Set up a new account with this. I get a $25 bonus.
Yeah, dude, I've been trying to tell you that for a long time. We both do, but sign up through my link. Wait, don't do it. Let me give you a link.
Oh, by the way, I texted you. It meant to say... Oh, by the way, I texted you. It meant to say... Hey, Mom, if it's okay with you, could you send $10? But for some reason it said completely the opposite of that. Besides, could you send $10?
Right, so if your dad signs up for the bank that I'm using, we both get $25. So if he uses the link that I just sent him to do that first, then he can do the whole sign up, get the $25, whatever, and then he can get the $10 and after that. He'll still be able to get the $10 today for you.
I just wanted to tell you about how weird it is that it said the opposite thing, and then I texted the text that meant to say, "Hey, Mom, if it's okay with you, could you spare $10 or send $10?"
It's okay with you, could you spare
But
$10?
for some reason it messed up.
This is the first time I think that you've like called me for money like this.
Then join this and then spend $20 within 30 days. Then they'll give me $25.
Yeah. But all you have to do is just put $20 in the account and then use your $20. That's, you know. So it's not like it's you're never going to see the money or something, you know, you just use the account.
I'm gonna also grab a couple more things too to donate.
Okay. Anything that you can clear space with, you know, that you do not actively utilize on a regular basis would be a good candidate for donation. You can also bring some old clothes that you don't fit anymore. So why don't you have Dad bag up some of your tiny stuff, not underwear. Underwear you can just put in a separate container. I'll sew something with them or throw them away or something, you know. I love you too, baby. You don't give away underwear. Can I see what you're looking at and thinking of? Show me the stuff you've already got.
Oh,
We weren't on camera before.
taken apart this.
Oh, you took apart the piano. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because this is backwards.
Mm.
I'm just looking for like 2 items to donate.
Okay. Look in the toy bins that are places you don't usually look in. If it's on the dresser or it's somewhere like where you have access to it, that means you use it regularly. But if it's buried in a toy bin somewhere, that means, you know, so check the depths of the toy bin.
Oh, and we're also going to be donating flashcards too. Hey, Dad, where are those flashcards that we're donating?
Oh, just mute the person. It's her. So just, it's literally all the same person. Her comments aren't going to bother me, not one little bit. I love you too.
I'm donating. I found another thing we're going to donate that. Right for
She's trying to rage bait me. It's not going to work.
This is how to learn what the names of stuff are.
Mm-hmm. Flashcards. They're flashcards. And if they're for spelling and they're in your age bracket, you should not donate them. You should be utilizing them.
Huh?
If they're for your age bracket, you should be using them, not donating them.
It says
Kindergarten. Okay, yes. Okay, those are fine to donate.
Well, I'm going to toss it down here in the donation pile. That's in the donation pile. Oh, by the way, I own this monitor. You see it?
Is that wax? Oh, it's henna. Oh, it's like, holy shit, a big chunk of wax fell out of my ear. Oh, wow.
He didn't buy it. Well, my dad did, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's his old monitor.
It used to be in here.
Yeah,
there.
it's his old monitor.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do? You're gonna get rid of it?
no, we're keeping it because when that computer's gone, I need a monitor to play BMG with, alright? That's
Mm.
gonna be the monitor.
Oh, I'm getting a fever, I think.
I tripped on my bed. Oh,
I'm
goodness.
feeling flush. My chinks are peak, is what I was gonna say. My cheeks are pink.
So, Mom, I haven't checked these since, like, I woke up
This morning.
minute before.
Yeah, this morning I talked to you, and we remember Daddy had just woken up from his poolside dream. He was rubbing lotion, tanning oil on himself. All right, well, I'm gonna go. Will you film a little video for me so that I can see which things you're gonna donate and send it to me once you're all done? Okay. I can't see. You gotta angle the camera better. Oh, my head is sore.
Kindergarten card that I already showed you. This old witch Halloween costume hat.
Uh-huh.
This old kindergarten spelling book.
Mm-hmm.
Puzzle stuff. And these two. Cards.
Nice. Ah, there it is.
But yeah, that's about it.
So these two are like stuck together through these couple of hairs, and so you have to just separate them. Oh, better. Especially when you scrub your head like I just got done doing. You have to separate them.
So, bye, Mom.
Bye, baby. I love you so much. Peace and triple.
Bye.
Hang up. Mwah. I got my hair. I'm separating my dreadlocks. Peace. Oh, I better get up. I better go down the street and help my neighbor here soon. Yeah, I'm feeling pink. Overheating. Slow down, brother. Yep, it's always the male feminists. There's reports coming out that the feds tried to frame Trump with a trafficking, or that they were considering doing it, or it backfired in some way. It's the headline, so take it with a grain of salt.
Hey, come see us on tour. We'll be in Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Baltimore, Atlantic City, Cohoes, New York, and Providence, Rhode Island. Go to jimmydore.com for a list for tickets, and only jimmydore.com. We have special guests with us, Danny Haifong, an independent journalist, geopolitical analyst. He's the host of his YouTube Rumble show under his own name, Danny Haifong. He covers developments in the struggle between U.S.-led unipolar world and the emerging multipolar world. He's a co-author of American Exceptionalism and American Innocence, a People's History of Fake News. Please welcome back to the show, Danny Haifong. Hey, Danny.
Hi, Jimmy. Good to be back with you.
Good to see you. Do we have... no, right? Yeah, no. No, so that's other. Okay. So we're going to jump right into this. So the great social media, so they're getting ready, they're banning TikTok, which I think is going to go into effect this Sunday. And so this is from CNN Business. The great social media migration, sudden influx of users, United States users, to a thing called Red Note that connects the Chinese and the Americans like never before. The Supreme
Not
Court
anymore. China put the kibosh on that.
Rip. Moving to an unlikely alternative. How do you say that, Danny?
See, because you go messing around, you can't keep your mouth to yourself.
Xiaohongshu, okay. That's a hugely popular social media app in China. The app, which means Little Red Book, often shortened by U.S. users to Red Note, surged at the top 10 positions on Apple's U.S. App Store. That happened on Tuesday. It was founded in 2013. It's one of China's biggest social media platforms with 300 million users. It's described as China's answer to Instagram. It's become especially popular for sharing tips on travel, makeup, fashion. It's surging in popularity worldwide the same week that TikTok is potentially going down. By the way, we're on there. The Jimmy Dore Show. You can go Jimmy Dore Comedy, and it'll come up. So we're on there because they kicked us off TikTok again. So
wait. So you're allowed on the more Chinese one?
So that's the irony, is that
That's amazing.
I'm allowed to go on the one that's actually Chinese social media app, but I'm not allowed on the TikTok one. Okay, so here we go. So more than 700,000 new users have joined. Wednesday, the hashtag TikTok refugee garnered 250 million views and 5.5 million comments. Many of the American users they had joined as an act of defiance against Washington's move on TikTok. Yeah, I did. This is so much better than TikTok, somebody claimed. Americans are coming here. So sorry you'll hate us, but I promise we'll do our best. The sudden migration of U.S. users to this Red Book has created an unlikely platform for Chinese and American users to interact with each other. That's the thing, right? Most Chinese users have warmly welcomed the newcomers, with some of them sharing video tutorials to help the new TikTok refugees navigate the app. So it looks like this could be a big historic moment. Users are finding creative ways to transcend language barriers, navigate cultural differences, and coexist in fascinating ways. This community building happening in real time. So we've been fed a lot of propaganda, Danny. You know this in the United States. We've been fed propaganda that says Chinese are all communists and evil, and they don't respect rights, or so they're just like what I was taught as a kid about Russians, right? And they're saying it about Russians again, by the way. So when people are finding out is that, oh my God, Chinese people are just like us. They have the same wants and needs and desires. They have the same familiar.
But they definitely have way more government control in their life.
Than we've been taught.
People go to China. We know these things.
Here, let me play this quick video for you. This is looks like a Gen X guy, and here's what he's going to say about
clean hair, all up in my shit.
By going on Red Book.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. We have been fed so much bullshit. You really need to go and sign up for Red Note. Just go and peruse the site. It's mind-blowing. The kindness, the generosity that the Chinese people are showing to the Americans who come on there, the way they're welcoming them. Yes, they're asking them to follow the guidelines of their app, which is standard practice.
Meaning you can't be
But if you
gay.
start looking at what you see
You
on
can't do
the
anything
versus
like free
what the governments
speech.
have been handing us for propaganda and
It's
bullshit.
not free speech.
My God, man. I
Yeah,
spent
you
a
have to
couple
follow
hours
the
looking
rules of
into
the
this
app.
site, and
Like,
really, it's worth
you'll
your
get
time
banned
to sign
for
up,
being
go onto the
openly
site.
gay.
You don't even have to set up a full account to go and look.
Like, what the hell? People get a clue.
Like, the amount of money that they have to spend on groceries, for example, is peanuts compared to what we pay here in Canada.
That's
And I'm
because
sure
the
it's the same in
dollar
the
is
US.
different here.
It's like
There.
night and day. Their world there is so much better than the way they portray it.
That's what you
They're
think.
not a repressed people.
No.
They're intelligent. They're not what they try and tell us. That they are evil. China, 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 as Trump would say.
I don't think
No,
they're
no,
evil.
seriously, you're going to get a rude awakening of the truth and the propaganda.
I don't think Chinese people are evil. I think their government has
has
control over them. That's what I think. The Chinese people are just like us.
Politicians, the rich, the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world, the people who hand us BS.
Chinese people have given over freedom
And education.
in order to have these things that they have, and I don't want to give up my freedom.
No, it's not
I would rather life be hard
It's slightly different than TikTok,
and be free.
but it's good. And
I don't want everything handed to me. That's the problem. Is that these people who want universal health care, we should have universal health care, but the people who want like universal income and stuff like that are not people that think like I do. They are going to be people who want everything handed to them. They don't want to have to work. They want to be given things for free. And I know that not everybody is like that, because I think universal health care for people with my kind of mindset would be great. But I don't want it for myself if it means that even the people who are innately bad and manipulative and toxic, who will be, it's Chinese people are just like us. Chinese people are literally human beings. We're all human beings. We all want the same things, the basic fundamentals. But America the people that founded America left England because they were controlled. They wanted freedom. This is supposed to be a country based on the ability to have a hard time if that's what you really want. If you want your life to be a nightmare and miserable and you want to be an evil person and just be hateful to everybody around you, it's literally your prerogative. It's not illegal to do that. You have the freedom to be who you want to be. That's what I want. That's why I live the way I live. I would rather live a hard life and struggle and be free than to have everything handed to me, not have to pay electric bills, not have to do any of that stuff, if it means that I don't have freedom. I want to say what I want to say. I want to think the way I want to think. I want to move through the world based on how I think it's best for me to move through the world. I don't want to just be doing what everyone else is doing. Have you seen public schools in China? All the girls are dressed the same, and they are only allowed to have like 2 or 3 different hairstyles. You're not allowed to dye your hair. You're not allowed to have visible tattoos. There's a lot of rules in China that just don't mesh with American culture in general. I don't have to go back and tell Amy anything that I say about her and whatever, because she watches my live streams and is in that Reddit. I'm already aware of that. But
Well, take care, my friends.
okay.
Let's put an end to the government's nonsense, both Canada, U.S., and around the world. China is not an evil place. China is not a place where they repress their citizens.
Yes, it
They
is.
can't do things they can't say. But they live healthy.
People are really
Prosperous
stupid.
life.
And they obviously don't do any research or look
Listen for
around.
yourself. Give me your feedback when you're done. I'm curious to know what you think. Take care, my friends. All the best.
Now, Danny, let me bring you in because you've been on this show before, and there was always people in the comments
Oh,
saying
man,
that
that's
this
so
guy's
good.
just a propagandist for China. So let me just give you a chance. Go ahead and respond to that.
Sure. Well, I don't want to say it, but I will say it. I mean, I told you so to those who were questioning me. I've been to China 4 times in the last 5 years, and everything that people are saying on Redbook right now, Jimmy, is what
Hey, come see us on tour. We'll be in Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Baltimore,
Which
Atlantic
has some
City,
seeds.
Cohoes, New York, and Providence, Rhode Island. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.
Okay,
Go to
girl.
jimmydore.com.
Keep
There's
trying.
been a lot of talk that there's nothing that they managed to fire well in Los Angeles, and they did everything they could, and it's just a right-wing talking point if you think anything else. Well, guess who doesn't think that? Guess who doesn't agree with the people who are saying that? Guess who doesn't agree? Former LA firefighters.
Are
So-
they lesbians though?
Strong word from LA firefighters to the LA fire chief. Quote, if you had done things right, fatalities would have been reduced, property would have been saved, the preventative systems were non-existent. We attribute this to lack of experience, arrogance, and an inability to lead.
Yeah.
So that's what that's what a group of LA fire, so, those retired LA firefighters, to just always trying to piss on the system and tear everything down. They must be activists. And let's remember, unsanctioned activism is bad.
It absolutely is.
Oh, here's a What's that?
That's why I marched with defund the fire department, Jimmy.
So here's a report talking about this and all the failures of the firefighting in Los Angeles. Not the firefighters, but the management.
The logistics.
Yeah.
All right, so LA's firefighters are making progress. The winds are down at the moment, but some first responders are waiting for the wildfires to be completely doused before they start laying blame for what they say were appalling problems they had putting those fires out. News Nation has obtained a scathing letter from Los Angeles fire officials demanding that their own fire chief step down due to mismanagement over the response to both the Eaton and the Palisades fires. Joining us now is News Nation investigative correspondent Rich McHugh. And Rich, you got this email as well as some internal documents that showed more budget cuts were on the horizon, even from the past ones that had already gone into effect, and spoke to a former Los Angeles firefighter about it all. What did he tell you?
Hi, Elizabeth. Well, first of all, he's not critical of the Los Angeles Fire Department and the heroic work that they're doing. He is critical of management, and he says there is a complete and utter lack of leadership. Take a look.
John Knox, a 23-year veteran of the Los Angeles Fire Department, refused to take the COVID shot along with hundreds of others and was fired in 2021. Today, he's blasting the fire chief's response to LA County's deadly fires.
A lot of it could have been prevented had policies and procedures that are put in place been followed.
And many officials agree. In a scathing letter to Chief Kristen Crowley, obtained by News Nation, current and former fire chiefs
Put a chick in it and make her
that we
gay.
have put into place in the past were non-existent at the Palisades fire.
Put a chick in it and make it gay.
Staff's lack of experience, arrogance, inability to lead and manage the Los Angeles Fire Department both in emergency and non-emergency times, and the recent retirement of over 125 senior command officers.
I think in describing this, probably the best way I can is a complete and utter lack of leadership.
What? Says this problem goes above the chief, too. This internal Los Angeles
Put a
Fire
chick in
Department
it
says
and
that
make
the
it
mayor's
gay.
office was asking for an additional $48.8 million in budget cuts this fiscal year, which would need them to close 16 fire stations. Knox says the lack of pre-deployment when the city knew about this looming catastrophe was a failure. That, coupled with this official notice directing the Los Angeles Fire Department,
I wouldn't be stepping on your little
suspend
hairs
fire
behind your
hydrants,
foot
citing
if you
budget
wouldn't put your
constraints.
foot right under my
And
foot.
challenges to the water supply, including the Santa Ynez Reservoir sitting empty.
If that were online, if that were full of water, would that have made a difference in your opinion? I would think so. It's 117 million gallons of water. There's, I believe, 3 or 4 tanks up there, also that are 1 million gallons apiece that they pump up, out of the reservoir to those holding tanks. And it's also my understanding that one of those tanks was empty.
The Los Angeles Department of Water and Power's own data shows that 5 other reservoirs are empty at 0%. Knox lays the blame squarely on severe mismanagement at the top.
Oh my god, my hair looks so fucking good.
Lack of pre-deployment and budget cuts, those are all issues. To me, it's complete and utter mismanagement. I think everyone needs to take responsibility.
I know.
for their specific-
It's so funny, right? It's like, oh my god, she's so fucking egotistical. Like anyone would ever stalk her. I'm literally gonna go out of my way and talk to someone that knows her in her personal life and try to start problems with them. Just because I'm bored. Like, get over yourself. Go ahead, I guess. I mean, like, nobody's gonna stop you. You know what I mean? This is called the adult world. You're supposed to have, self-control and, be a human being. Considering that I literally don't even know who any of, like, these people are. I mean, I know who it is, but, like, I don't know her in person. I literally don't even know who she is, but she knows everything about me. She knows every person that I know. She knows everything I do on social media. She knows all the people in my neighborhood, so it's just interesting how how that's me stalking her, FYI, just so you guys know, apparently, to her.
And the mayor definitely needs to
Put
be
a
held
chick in it
accountable
and make it
because it's her
gay.
city. And if she's not managing it appropriately, she should resign.
Now, Elizabeth, I'm not sure you can see over my shoulder here. That's the Santa Ynez Reservoir. It's still empty. Palisades residents.
It's still empty.
They've just filed a lawsuit against the city of Los Angeles and the Department of Power and Water. The beginning of
it's still fucking empty.
To come. Elizabeth.
You bet. All right, Rich.
So I was talking to a friend of mine who lives in Santa Monica, who was out of town for the fires, just like I was out of town, and he was like, "Yeah, what are you gonna do? The wind, it's 80-mile-an-hour wind, Jimmy. What are you gonna do?" And I was like, "Did you know
it's so good?
You know there was a 117 million gallon reservoir that they had drained? He's
It's not lettuce.
I'm like, you didn't know? You didn't hear about that? No.
It's
Did you know that there were 100
baby
fire
spinach
trucks in the shop for repairs when they knew 80
Wait,
mile an
what?
hour wind? You didn't know? You didn't hear about that? No. Did you know that there were 100 fire trucks in the shop for repairs when they knew 80-mile-an-hour winds were coming? They knew weeks in advance that this was coming. In fact, the mayor of Los Angeles warned people about it. That, hey, there's these big watch out for the fires. I'm going to Ghana. They knew that. They knew this. They did nothing. They didn't do anything. They didn't get rid of the shrubs. They didn't do that. They didn't put the fire breaks. They didn't do any. They knew there were fire hydrants that were broken. Didn't fix them. In fact, they wanted to shut down the fire departments. They wanted to close 16 of them. So there was a lot they should and could have done. And what I say is, really going to send $300 billion to Ukraine? What would it have cost?
It looks like that
$1
jobless
million
behavior
to
comment
put
really
water
got
trucks
to her.
and fire trucks extra and have them deployed because you knew 80-mile-an-hour winds were coming and you have them deployed.
Usually when you touch a nerve,
and they can immediately respond.
it means it's
So
pretty
they wanted
close to
cut the
true.
budget, and they wanted to cut the amount of firehouses we had, and they wanted to cut the amount of fire engines. And they drained the goddamn reservoirs. This is mismanagement. This is how. Anyway, so there's one more.
It's kind to call it mismanagement. It looks to me like
Sabotage.
It looks another Chinatown crime. At all times, that's what they're doing.
So here's one more report from the same people.
They claim they didn't see any response until 45 minutes after they called 911.
So in the Pacific Palisades, they said they didn't see a fire truck for 45 minutes. Again, this is in one of the richest cities in the world. We're sending hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine. We're sending it billions of dollars to Israel.
You know that TikTok ban that they just upheld? You know what else is in that TikTok ban? $95 billion to Ukraine and Israel. I forgot about that. Remember that? So now we're sending $95 billion to Israel and Ukraine the day before Trump gets in office. Come on now, y'all.
Drop of a hat. We have to lease planes, the big water scoopers.
But I'm sure Trump would be all for it because he's all for Israel.
We have to borrow them.
The Ukraine needed them.
Yeah, here we go.
And we sent a bunch of fire trucks to Ukraine.
Any response until 45 minutes after they called 911.
It's hard to believe, Elizabeth, but I wouldn't have believed it either until I saw the video. You know, Michael Valentine, he's a former U.S. attorney for 8 years under Kamala Harris. He and his wife, they live at the top of Pacific Palisades, right next to this ridge line where the fire broke out. He says his wife called at 10:29 a.m. Tuesday morning. That's when they first saw it, and they didn't see anybody come for at least about a half an hour, 45 minutes before they dropped some water.
He documented it all on video, giving News Nation an exclusive look of where it started and how quickly it grew. By 10:50, the plume had spread considerably, twice as large. 8 minutes later, the size of the fire seems to have doubled yet again. Still nobody fighting the fire. At 11:13 a.m., nearly 45 minutes after Michael's wife called in the fire, you see a chopper come through. At 11:23, a helicopter comes in, begins to dump water on it. But at this point, the fire is massive and moving quickly down this ridgeline.
So I don't know what else you need to hear. I don't know what else you need to see. This was not everything was okay. This is not, hey, they did a heck of a job. This is
Brownie would have done better.
Yeah.
We should have got Brownie. Good old Brownie from
So you see people on MSNBC, they want to blame Elon Musk, and they call stuff like this right-wing misinformation. And you see people defending Karen Bass, defending Newsom.
Well, I was wondering if the people that called in this, that they were calling in from their couch in their underwear.
Were they calling in did they call the fire in from wearing their underwear on their couch?
Well, I mean, if I'm in my underwear on my couch and there's a fire, I will call it in. Should you get dressed first? Take the time to get dressed before you call. Be decent.
Here, Chief Crowley, you have lost the confidence of the mayor, and more importantly, you have lost the confidence of many chief officers of the Los Angeles Fire Department. That's from retired and active Los Angeles Fire Department chief officers. Chief Crowley, you have lost the confidence of the mayor, and more importantly, you've lost the confidence of many chief officers of the Los Angeles Fire Department. When this incident is stabilized, the LAFD must be rebuilt. This includes from the top down. You may feel that you and your current command staff are up to that incredible responsibility and challenge. However, you must know that a large number of chief officers do not believe you are up to the task and feel that your retirement from the position of fire chief would be the best for the citizens of Los Angeles, the members of the LAFD, yourself, and your family. Who said that? Retired and active LA Fire Department chief officers.
Well, the mayor lost confidence.
Oh.
I lost confidence in the mayor.
Yeah, like, oh, did she lose confidence in? That's a shame.
That's a shame. I have no confidence in the mayor.
If I can't go to a Ghanaian wedding during fire season, what are you guys doing in that department?
So, so the firefighters did what they could with what they had left. Again, over 100 fire trucks in the shop for repair. They drained a reservoir of 117 million gallons of water. So show people who say that, show them this video. Because I talk to people who are nice people who have no idea what's happening. Hey, did you know
It's
that
a
they-
spinach
there was 117
spring
million
mix.
gallon reservoir that they drained? What's this? Huh?
So it's all
Did you know
tender
there was over
things.
100 fire trucks?
I'm telling you, I'm gonna do microgreens. I'm gonna start growing microgreens in the spring. I'm gonna try to have it set up. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait and to get my fucking bus and have my own space and be out of the shed. I'm so ready to be out of the shed. Fuck. Hello. Thank you. Ay, ay, ay! Yeah, so, you know, it's just literally that one situation, that one person who's just like very desperate to do me harm. And like that person's sole purpose, I guess, in life is to is like she like clocks in. She like wakes up, clocks in to my life. It's very interesting. Very interesting. I'm just like a boring person, just trying to be a good person, trying to just live my life and
What's that?
show you guys how I do things and what my life is like, just because
And didn't fix it. I didn't
it's pretty fucking awesome to
45 minutes
have the self-love that I have, and I want everyone to feel the way I feel inside about myself.
No, they don't know any of that.
I want everyone who watches my content to manifest their dreams. That's why I started live streaming, so I could try to show you guys how I manifest. But the evil eye has been working overtime to try to cause problems in my life instead of taking advice or learning how I'm doing things. They just get hateful and want to ruin. They want to destroy what they don't understand. It's like a child playing with a vase or something.
Also, where the hell's the water from that? Did you give it all to Nestle and the residents?
It's all gone.
Pistachio?
So just so people know, 10 years ago, California passed Proposition 1, and it gave billions of dollars for the state to build reservoirs. So when we have record rains, we can capture that water so we don't have record droughts. So we'll have So they were supposed to build these reservoirs. You know how many? Because during the record rain, just 12 months ago, we had record historic rains.
Right.
And you know what they, in California, and you know what they did with the extra water? They released it from the reservoirs into the ocean. I'm like, you guys don't have another reservoir to send the water to? You just release it into the ocean? Yes. And that's
So
when
they
I
didn't
looked, so a
build the
year ago,
reservoirs?
what's that?
They never built all
I think I'm gonna
reservoirs.
start
They
getting the
couldn't
So they didn't build any. They haven't started construction on
the
one of
ingredients to
those
make them
reservoirs.
myself.
A decade ago, we passed Proposition 1 that mandated they build reservoirs. They haven't started construction on one, not one of them.
So they keep stealing all the money for everything, the homeless, the this. And now what's the one way out? It's like in Goodfellas when they got to burn down the restaurant. Like they got to put up balloons after they extract the wealth out of the restaurant.
They haven't built another reservoir in Los Angeles since 1979. I'm pretty sure that the population has increased since then. I think 60%. Don't quote me on those numbers, but it's close to that.
Oh, I didn't realize until you said it in the story. Oh, all the qualified people that got run out because they wouldn't do a mandatory
That's right.
gene therapy vaccine.
That's right.
Wow.
Did you just hit your
Who would've
ears?
thought that would come back to bite us in the ass?
Hey, come see us on tour. We'll be in Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Baltimore, Atlantic City, Cohoes, New York,
Well, I'm gonna
and
go.
Providence, Rhode Island. Go to jimmydore.com.
I'm done here dying.
And only jimmydore.com.
I'm gonna go and play some SimCity.
My name is Mara.
Right, guys, what's up?
My name is Mara. Hi, YouTube. My name.
I also heard that they are starting to theorize that the Earth might be filled with water as well, or that there might be like that Cascade thing, but even bigger in huge places around the world. So maybe not like the core of the Earth is actually water, but that there are pockets, like aquifer pockets, like that. So they've been theorizing that for a while now. Sometimes, and it must just be because the way geometry works, but, and how like the golden ratio and things, but sometimes I really think water might be God, you know? As above, so below. Takes the shape of whatever it's put in. I don't know. Nikki, you should get one of these, man, having a cold sucks. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. I hope you have the literal best day ever. Oh, I have to go and help my neighbor.